Hello dear students, welcome to Devika's Commerce and Management Academy. Today we'll see about stock exchange. In the previous class, I spoke about mutual funds. Now stock exchange. Stock exchange means it is the mainly secondary market, you can say. We have discussed about markets in the very first class. Primary market, secondary market. What is primary market? Did you remember? Primary market means the market which issues the new shares of any company. Now secondary market means it is dealing with the existing shares, not new shares, existing shares it is dealing. So stock exchange primary duty or main activity is that to encourage the secondary market. Okay. Now in stock exchange, what is stock exchange means? In simple words you can say that stock exchange is a place, a market where all the securities can buy and sell. Market, what is the definition of market? Simple market. Market means selling and buying at one place. In the same way here also selling and buying of securities at one place, that is stock exchange. All the activities of securities. You may have doubt, what is securities? Securities means the company issues generally preference shares, equity shares and debentures. These three we call it as a securities. Throughout this session, when I talk about stock exchange, you will be hearing this securities. Securities means issue of shares and debentures. Shares are two types, preference shares, equity shares. Debentures are one debentures. Types of debentures are there, that's different. Now coming to the stock exchange. Stock exchange means it's a place where we are selling all the existing and of course new one also sometimes we can include it. So existing shares and debentures at one place, that securities at one place. People trust on this stock exchange. Why? Because it is a regulated market. It is under the control of SEBI. SEBI means Stock Exchange Board of India. So it is under the control of SEBI, so that is why people trust on this stock exchange. Whatever we are selling and buying through this stock exchange, everything is reliable, fair and it can be trusted. And there are companies who sells their shares through this stock exchange. They feel it is as a prestigious. It's a credential, it's a name and fame for the organization. My organization is issuing the shares through stock exchange. So people trust that. It's not so easy to take an entry into the stock exchange. You need to complete certain formalities, rules and regulations you have to fill up, fee you have to pay. If everything goes smoothly without any disturbance, then you will be getting the listing of the securities. Listing of the securities means you are eligible to sell the shares and debentures through the stock exchange. So that is possible. That is why every company feels it is a great thing, it's a goodwill and it's an achievement to sell the goods to sell the shares through the stock exchange. Now if you see the stock exchange, why stock exchange? What are the functions? What are the benefits? What is the significance of stock exchange? That we'll discuss now today in three parts. The significance or importance or main role of stock exchange. So the advantage goes to the three members, three kinds of people. Who are they? They are to the investors, that we are talking about significance of stock of exchange. So the significance or the importance or need first to the investors who want to invest their securities, to the investors and to the company, a company who wanted to enroll in the stock exchange. Through the stock exchange they wanted to issue the securities for them, to the company and to the society. Three ways: to the investors, to the company, to the society. Now we will see in depth to the investors how it is advantage. First of all, there are many points, each and every point it will give you a more clarity. So the first thing is that knows the worth of his holdings anytime. My worth, suppose say I have purchased securities of around say 10 lakh. I'll come to know any time what is my worth of my securities. I have purchased at the rate of 10 lakh. Now what is that rate? That we are saying it as to know the worth of his holdings at any time. My holdings, my securities, what is that worth? Is it increasing or decreasing? What is the present value? That I'll come to know through the stock exchange when I invest anything. Are you getting this point? In the same way, we can go quickly. So there is nothing much to elaborate each and every point. Second one is that continuous information which reduces the risk. We are getting continuous information through stock exchange. Anytime if you open stock exchange, you will get information. There are two types of stock exchange: Bombay Stock Exchange, BSE, and NSE, National Stock Exchange. So through this, we'll be getting continuous information. When we get continuous information, if as an investor, we'll come to know that what is the position of each and every company. Now, according to that, buying or selling will do it. If the value is decreasing, shares value is decreasing, I want to buy. If the value increased a lot, let me sell it. So that when it is increasing, selling, when it is decreasing, buy. So in between that, you get a profit. That is called, we can call it as a manipulations, or you can say it as a selling and buying. Okay, so that is we can do it through the stock exchange. Continuous information which reduces the risk also. How it is reduces the risk? As I told you, when the value is decreasing, then we'll buy more. When value is increasing, we'll sell more. And also, when you come to know that particular company is under insolvency, or particular company is not working well and its financial position is not good, then what do? Immediately you'll sell. Means you are reducing the risk. So that is possible. In the same way, helps to invest surplus funds in a reputed company. In a reputed company, it is possible. I have lots of money. What to do? That surplus only, extra money. The surplus funds, I can invest in a reputed company. How do you know a reputed company? Through stock exchange. Stock exchange reveals the exact information worth of every company's securities, whether it is increasing, decreasing. So the position, financial position, the credential of organization, that will be clearly mentioning in the stock exchange. So that is why, according to the reputation, my surplus, I am going to invest it. In a reputed company means definitely there will be there will be safety, and also there will be increase in on my investments also, no doubt at all. Riskless security will be there, my investment will be always increasing. So that is possible. It helps in investing surplus funds in a reputed company. In the same way, can change their investments according to profit. Investors can change their investments according to profit. Say this company is not under profits, I'll sell it. Then which company is giving more profits? I'll invest in that company. Means we can change. Investors can change their investments because we have information. Which company is doing well? According to that, we'll change the investments. That's a big advantage for the investors. Next one, liquidity to the securities. Stock exchange itself is selling and buying. There are many brokers, we'll be discussing in the coming class. There are many brokers. So we can sell our shares anytime through the brokers. Immediately it can be sold. We can buy it, we can sell it. That kind of liquidity is possible in stock exchange, mainly through the brokers only. They charge some commission, but you can get back your money immediately. So that is, liquidity is there for the investors. Next one, safeguard securities with rules and regulations. There are proper rules and regulations in the stock exchange because the stock exchange is under the control of SEBI. SEBI is controlling. So everything is going systematically. When rules and regulations, everything is going systematically, means the investors' money is always safe. They need not to worry. So that kind of advantage is there. In the same way, it can utilize the procure loans. Through these securities, I have purchased some securities, maybe shares or debentures, so that I can keep it as mortgage and I can get loans also. So that facility is also there because these shares and debentures which are already in the stock exchange. Stock exchange means It's a credential, it's a, that valid and that kind of assurance. So privilege, by taking all these advantages, we can get even the loan also, we can produce the loans. Next one, security values from time to time. Security, this value is changing. It changes always. That is why most of the people morning means Monday to Friday stock exchange timings, Saturday, Sunday holidays, morning to evening. Most of the people they'll be observing. So what is the value of security? Is it increasing, decreasing? No, what is my position, like that? Time to time you get the information. So that is security value. Time to time you will come to know anytime. In the same way, activities and credit worthiness of company. Every company position you will come to know, company, what are the activities of the company, and their credit worthiness means their credentials, their position, their financial activities, whether they are performing well or not, all these things you will come to know. That is why activities and credentials of every company you will come to know. When you come to know, what do? You will take decisions accordingly. And last one, company's position and legality. Exactly, company's true picture also you will come to know through this stock exchange. So according to that, you can gain knowledge. When you gain knowledge, you will take decisions properly. So that's all. These are the importance or significance to the investors. Second one, if you see to the company, what is the significance to the company? What are the advantages to the company? A company who are under the stock exchange, their securities are listed in the stock exchange. They'll have lots of benefits. These are the benefits. First thing is that draws the attention of investors. Investors does not have any idea about the companies. Only stock exchange, through stock exchange, they'll get some idea about the company. So now here it is going to draw, the company is going to draw the attention of the investors. So and so company is there. How is the position? Good. Then investors comes automatically. So you can draw the attention of those people. So this is one of the advantage to the company, and enjoys high rate of goodwill and credibility. As I told you, when any company is registered under this stock exchange, means that goodwill of the company automatically increases. There are certain formalities, but once if you finish it, once if your securities are listed under stock exchange, then definitely that goodwill and that credentiality and that credibility, it is beyond imagination. They'll enjoy the goodwill and credentiality, all these things in long run. Okay, so that is one of the advantage to the company, and furnishes fine information and wins the faith of investors. So furnishes this information and wins the faith of investors. If you want to register your securities under stock exchange, you have to furnish maximum information of the company. When you are furnishing everything, like balance sheet, the company position, how much is the investment, and what kind of business they are doing it, lots of things when you are furnishing, automatically it will win the faith of the investors. Investors will trust because everything is true and fair in the stock exchange, not in love and war. Okay, so that's the fair, you can win the faith of investors. In the same way, promotes the new issues also. Company already issued, want to issue more shares, more debentures, more securities they wanted to. When they wanted to issue new shares, already existing shares are there, more shares they wanted to issue, they can promote it easily through the stock exchange. Established company means the moment when they says that we are going to issue shares, there are many people who wanted to buy. Not only the investors, brokers will buy sometimes, buy and they'll sell later. They'll keep with them, when the price increases, then they'll sell it. So like this is one of the platform to promote the new issues. And new company enjoys the mobilization of capital. New company especially, I have a new company which is not familiar, but my securities are listed under the stock exchange. Then automatically my company is going to get some advertisement, free advertisement. Many people will come to know. So new company, they enjoys Mobilization of capital. Mobilization of capital means accumulating the capital is quite easy because it is becoming familiar to many investors. Need not to give any advertisement in TV and other apps like YouTube or somewhere else. No, you need not to give. Just simply stock exchange is more than enough once if you are registered. So new company can enjoy the mobilization of the capital. In the same way, it favors the impression in the mindset of investors. So the mindset of the investors is definitely they'll be impressed because the company is under the stock exchange. Everything is transparent. We are getting the information, and the rules and regulations are by the SEBI. So automatically the investors will be always impressed, and also enjoys higher prices for their securities. If any company is registered under the stock exchange, they'll enjoy the price, high price, because normally when they fix the some price of the securities, after some period if you see the price will be increasing because of stock exchange. It is in the stock exchange, automatically the price will increase. Every company can enjoy these high prices for their securities. Company enjoys as well as profit for the investors also. Say I have invested 2 years back, say 50,000 rupees, 50,000 I have invested 2 years back. Right now if you see after 2 years, my value is increased, my securities value is increased, then I am enjoying, as well as company also going to get that name. If you invest in so and so company, your securities will increase a lot. Mouth publicity, mouth of word. So through this the company is going to enjoy the higher prices of the securities, and wider market for securities. Stock exchange is a pool of many companies. It's a wide market, many people, many companies, many investors, and many brokers. Brokers means mediators, all are accumulated at one place. So that is why we can say it as it's a wider market. Wider market. Easily you can do your business without any hesitation if you have proper planning. And lastly, enhances the credit facility also. The same point we have discussed there also. So a company who's having this listing into the stock exchange. So the company, whenever they want to get loan from any company, financial institution or banks anywhere, it's quite easy to get the loan. So the company can gain the credit facility easily because this company is under the stock exchange. So many advantages are there for company also. And lastly, we'll see the society. What are the advantages? What is the significance to the society through the stock exchange? The first thing is that pooling up of all investors. All investors, they are accumulating at one place. Investors need not to search, where should I go? No, come to the stock exchange. By sitting at home, you can handle everything. Need not to go to the even Bombay Stock Exchange or National Stock Exchange, need not to go. Literally need not to go. But through the computer, through the internet, it's a boon in fact. So all the investors we are accumulating at one place. It means all the investors can come forward and without much doubts and without much difficult, they can come and invest. So when they come and invest, automatically mobilization of money is possible in any company, any country, any society. When mobilization of money is there, then automatically you know that financial stability will be more. It strengthens the financial capacity of every company. Financial services will be more, financial status will be more, economic growth will be there for all the countries. Whoever goes for this kind of activities, mobilization of money, that is possible. And in the same way, financial resources to its maximum, the amount, the investments, whoever is investing, so that will be resources will be at maximum, means we are utilizing it to the maximum level. In the same way, successful companies progress. Stock exchange is a platform where it is giving a facility, where it is giving a facility to grow up every company, whether it's a new company or existing company, developing company, developed company, whatever may be the position. But stock exchange always gives its hand or its facility, and it always enhances the stability of every organization. That is the successful company's progress. That is the secret of successful company's progress is, one, you can say it as a stock exchange. Lastly, develop saving habit among the public. Saving habit. There is no minimum amount like that. Anything, 1000 rupees I want to invest, yes, buy the shares, 1000 rupees, 10 lakh, 20 lakh, 1 crore, anything you can invest through this stock exchange in any company. So that is automatically inculcating the saving habit, na? When saving habit means every person, each and every person who is residing in the society, their economic position, they are increasing. So stability or everything is possible through a tool. What is the tool? Stock exchange. When economic condition, economic growth is there for every investor, automatically that will enhance the growth of the country also. So which is possible through the stock exchange. Clear? Got an idea what is stock exchange and how it is going to do the activities? Take the screenshot or note down. In the coming class, we'll discuss more in depth of stock exchange. Just stay connected. Check out the playlist. There are many subjects which already taught free of cost to all the student communities. Use it and forward it without any hesitation. If your friend, senior, junior are studying well, it's not going to harm to you. You are always top. So don't have that minor mind. Keep positive. Keep your mind broad. Forward it. Learn and have a wonderful career. See you in the next class. Stay connected. Good luck.